This bringeth unto part 4, Reading Workshop with Basel, the best possible way to use a Basel. First of all, it is used best as a part of a self-selected reading class. That's where the majority of reading class would have children being able to select the books they want to read and reading those books. Now, having high-quality books is far less expensive than Basel's workbooks and Basel readers. You could have classroom libraries filled with high-quality books. You don't need to buy the consumable workbooks. You'd have much more interesting things to read and things at various levels for students. You would then use the Basel as an anthology, letting students to decide which stories that they would want to read. You'd probably use the Basel no more than twice a week, and you'd need only 5 to 10 Basels sitting on a table someplace, and students would have to read 1 or 2 stories within a unit each and every week. So it would be used as an anthology. They wouldn't have to read it all the time, but they would be required to read some of the stories there. Mini lessons, short bits of instructions, 5 to 10 minutes in length. They could be done in large group or small group. You would still be teaching the skills. What skills would you teach? You'd use the scope and sequence chart from the Basel to give you a sense of what skills to teach. And you could check off the skills as you taught them and check off the skills as students mastered them. And you can usually find more effective ways to teach the skills than are described in the Basel. And again, all Basel instructions should be adopted and adapted. As I said in the previous video, number 3, worksheets are very effective if used in pairs, because students have conversations. They can hear what other students think, and it becomes a learning tool, not a measuring tool. You do not need to teach all the skills in the scope and sequence. Some of them are kooky. Do not abdicate your responsibility as a teacher. Identify those skills that are important and those that get in the way of learning how to read. Remember what the goal of reading instruction is. Students will learn how to read and enjoy stories. Students will learn how to read and understand expository text. In this way of using a Basel, in the reading workshop approach, you become a kid watcher. This is what Yetta Goodman describes. That you actually look at your students, observe your students to see what skills they need. You're listening to them read. You're having conversations with them. You're having conferences with them. And you decide what skills they need, individually or in small groups. Teach comprehension skills with expository text. Now, the majority of time in most reading classes is spent on word identification skills. Little time is spent teaching children how to comprehend, how to read expository text, informational text. Read my book. It shows exactly what a comprehension skill is and how to teach them. Comprehension sheets that come with Basels, they do nothing to help children learn how to comprehend. They are a waste of time. If you want to see, by the way, how students are processing the story, if you want to hold them accountable, story maps, story retelling, other sorts of things found in my book give you a much better sense of how that child is processing the story. Comprehension worksheets, use once in a while. Make sure you use it with a buddy. But if that's all you're doing, you are falling far short of what you could be doing. Use vocabulary worksheets sparingly. They do little to move words into students' productive vocabulary. Instead, use authentic writing and use the vocabulary strategies described in my book. With a Basel, you have remedial tests. Now, these are designed, if someone didn't pass the unit test, that they can take these as remedials to study for them. However, you can use these as practice tests. You can practice some test-taking strategies. You can review the skills taught put them on an overhead to get them ready for the end of the unit test, because you still want to use the end of the unit test to demonstrate to the principal and the curriculum committee and to parents that you are covering the skills and your students are mastering the skills. So the majority of time in this class is going to be reading practice. Students are selecting the books that they want to read. They're reading at least 80% of the time. You are still doing mini lessons using the skills identified in the scope and sequence chart and skills they'll be tested on in the post-unit test. All right? And you're having short mini lessons, but students are selecting the books they want to read. You have the actual basal books, maybe 5 to 10, used as an anthology that once in a while you'll have students choose to read one of those stories. It's a basal approach or a workshop approach to using a basal. Basals can be used effectively. However, following them as a script is not a good idea because the script writers don't know you and don't know your students. Be creative. Be intelligent.